Taryn Bonner. I wish I didn't have to make this video, but unfortunately I do. Because people didn't really learn English. They did, but they didn't listen. So, I will show you English. Right, here we go. The first point is the yours. This is backwards. Just notice that. Awkward. Okay, well, if you can read backwards, you can see this says Y-O-U-R-E. Apostrophe. Right there. See how cute? This means you are. You are. For example, you are pretty. You're pretty. The other your is Y-O-U-R. It means something the person you're talking to owns, like your dog, or your face, or your bad English. So, why don't you give me an example of the correct way to use your or your blue. Morning. Maybe you already know English, in which case this video is pretty much pointless. But since a lot of you don't, I would recommend it. The next point is me. Awkward again. Me versus I. Me is what you use when you're not the subject. Will you buy me a present? You would say. I is for when you are the subject. I like flowers, you could say. Now, if you're talking about more than one person, the rule still applies. Oh my God. Yep, the rule still applies. So, if you were saying, I want to go to the store, you could say, if you're talking about more than one person, you could say, my brother and I want to go to the store. I. If you are not the subject and you're talking about more than one person, it's still me. I want you to take my brother and me to the store. You see, I used both. It's just double the fun. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna take this off my chin. Okay, the next point is the verb to do. This is not ob. This is do. D-O. I'm gonna fix it next time. Okay, so how would you say I with to do? You would say I do. How would you say you with to do? You would say you do. But what about another person? Him or her? He or she does. Oh my gosh, it changes. does. Yep, sorry. But the good news, it is only on one form. The rest are do's. One does. I do, you do, he or she does, we do, they do. Gotta remember. Now, most of you probably weren't taught this because you just spoke it, because your parents spoke it, but some people's parents didn't say it right, so they didn't say it right, so. Okay, anyway. The last thing is something that bothers me a lot. People keep on saying this word when they should be using this word. They say, this is myself, by the way. If you couldn't read it backwards, myself. People say, so-and-so and myself are going to present a project. What? You don't use myself in that sentence or any other sentence like that sentence because, sorry, awkward, because myself is reflexive, so you only use it with reflexive verbs. So like if you're saying, I am going to dress myself, you are going to dress yourself, he or she is going to dress herself or himself. Cut that out. Oh, I'm supposed to be the teacher here. Okay. Yeah, himself. Anyway, yeah, so please do not say that, because I cannot guarantee that I will not hurt you. Myself. I like to wash myself. Give myself a haircut. So-and-so and I are going to present an argument. So if you hear someone saying myself when they should be saying me or I, tell them that Taryn said it's incorrect. Because you're gonna sound super cool correcting your friends' grammar. You're gonna be like, what? Who's the genius now? Taryn